Hello everybody, and welcome to Ryan Plays Uncharted Collection. Starting off with Chapter 5, The Fortress in Uncharted 1. Figured we would cover one chapter, one moment per game. I don't want to spoil every single little piece about this game. I just want to give a highlight that I've handpicked. Not necessarily the best point in the game, because you don't really want to pick the best point. You don't want to spoil it for you guys, because really the beauty of Uncharted is playing those moments. Seeing them is one thing, but playing them is another. So we're going to look at the fortress here in the first game, which is not too far into the game. Chapter 5 is about a quarter of the way through, because these games are big. I was actually surprised when I first played the first Uncharted and how big they were. This chapter gives you a good sense, is really the first big scale moment of the first game, in that you're scaling this massive fortress that just seems to become bigger and bigger the more you explore. And you also get dialogue from Nathan Drake that feels very commenting on his situation to himself, as opposed to actually talking to people. That's one of my favorite points of this game, or this series, is that your character, Nathan Drake, is constantly commenting on his situation in a sarcastic tone.
Wasn't I just out here?
See what I mean? So the Uncharted collection, just for those who are unaware, is the first three Uncharted games, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, on PS4, remastered. You'd might say, like, oh, this looks pretty good. And definitely looks way better than what Uncharted looked like when it began. But I was actually surprised, because I thought that this looked way more cartoony than I remember Uncharted looking. So let's continue here. It's not to say it looks bad, but when you compare it to 2 and 3, it's definitely the more cartoony type. Keep on climbing. Ah.
I have to bust through that window.
Bust through. Break on through to the other side. And now we're gonna get some combat, which should be a lot of fun. Oof. AK-47 time. So as you can see, the combat is cover-based. Oh, shoot at me. As you can see, I'm also not the greatest shot. Crap. So no health bar. The game, if you've not played Uncharted before, oh nice, I didn't unlock that achievement yet. Let's try and let's go get this fucker. Yeah. Boom. Mama said knock you out. So get a bit of experience here with the melee system. I'm basically mashing square. They put a little more work into the melee system after the first game, and just continuously upgrade. Ooh, shotgun. Me likey. So we're gonna just keep progressing here. But yeah, I'm. Oh.
Oh boy.
Ah. Ah. Who brought that? giant... Who put a turret there, honestly? Oh, man. Wait, I have grenades. Okay. So this is one of the improvements they made to the first one, is that in the first one, when you threw a grenade, you used to have to use the 6-axis. And as you can see, all I had to do was actually just aim it. Oof. You made a mistake. Never ever take cover by a red barrel. If I've learned anything from video games, red barrel are kryptonite. Ah! As you can see, I'm also a terrible shot. Die! Now we have the micro gun. Mwahaha! We're going in circles here. I think. Oh, yeah, I probably should have mentioned that because we jumped into the game like mid-level, we're probably not going to experience all the context that we should be, and I'm trying to remember where I need to go. So our traveling companion, Elena,
It's either very good or very bad.
got out of the plane before we did, so that's her parachute, and we are going to go up here and try and see if we can't recover anything. Or not, never mind, we're just going to jump, because that's what we do. Oh, there's Elena
What the
there.
hell's she doing?
So this is going to give us our first little snippet of funny dialogue here. Let's see.
Buka Pintu!
Siapa ini? Bicara sekarang.
Ah, crap. Sialan lo! Cepatan, buka pintu! Ah, tai! It worked! There he is! Up there!
Uh-oh.
Get on the gun! Oh boy.
So, you know, you can certainly see the work that went into the game to... Man, I love the AK-47. You can certainly see the work that went into the game to bring it up to the PS4. But when you really experience Uncharted 1 and then Uncharted 2, you do get the sense that, you know, obviously they're games years apart. I'm gonna see if I can get that turret. There's another guy shooting at me. Where'd he go? There, he's dead. I think we nailed it. He's right there. He's dead now. Well, that was easy. But yeah, they did a good job bringing these games up to par on the PS4. I really dig it. Where am I? Oh shoot. Okay, let go. We got a lot of turrets down here.
Why do I always get myself into this? Hey!
Boom. Double ammo. So they have another mechanism where if you take them out with a brutal combo, you get double the ammo from the bad guy, which doesn't make a lick of sense, but you know, whatever. When in Rome. So we're gonna get to experience some more combat coming up here. One thing I've noticed replaying these games is that
This place could use a good plumber.
you forget.
No, son
crap.
of a bitch! Where did they all come from?
You forget that the second one has a lot of those like set piece moments, whereas in one there aren't a lot of those. it's a lot of it's good story, it's good acting, and good gameplay. But there's certainly a lot of combat, a lot of this, a lot of get into a oh crap.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's dead. There's a guy over there. He's dead. He's mine. Boom, brutal combo. Let's see. Double ammo. We're gonna have more guys coming in here soon. Stand no chance. Where are you, baddies? Boom. Didn't even stand a chance. Shotgun, thank you. Probably gonna call it here soon when this chapter ends. I want that. But yeah, we're gonna get to experience some puzzle solving here now. Kind of giving you the core tenets of the Uncharted games. It's like climbing, set piece moment, combat, puzzle. So this puzzle here is pretty straightforward. We are in water and we need to get to a higher level. And the way we do that is by trying to get those. There's some valves we can open up. I gotta remember which side to go to first. There we go. Here we are. We'll bring these down. Now that we got the water level up a little higher, we can get to the other side. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Uncharted series. It's so good. I didn't play this when it came out, but I played it, I think, the summer before Uncharted 2 came out. So you can imagine my surprise that I was going to get to play another Uncharted game right after finishing this one. We'll actually end this here before we head into the next chapter, but hopefully you've enjoyed this quick look at Uncharted 1 in the Uncharted collection, the Nathan Drake collection. And one thing you'll notice as we progress through the games and the way these games look is not that they get grittier, but more realistic, I'd say. Like, Nathan Drake certainly looks a little cartoonish, not in a bad way, but, they took the game they made and they up-resed it for PS4, and I just really dig this series. I think it's totally worth checking out. But if this video hasn't convinced you, a review will be going up on the Gamers Inn website, gamersinpodcast.com. Go read it and decide for yourself whether you want to pick this game up. But if you own a PS4 and whether you've played this series or not, it's totally worth revisiting, especially in preparation for Uncharted 4 next year. So I've been Ryan Murphy. Follow me on Twitter @rmurphy. Subscribe on YouTube for more great video game goodness. And speaking of video game goodness, subscribe to the Gamers Inn at gamersinpodcast.com, where I talked about this game and many other games just like this. So hopefully you've enjoyed this look at Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. This is Uncharted 1. I've been Ryan Murphy. Let's start chart and stuff. I'm gonna have to work on that outro. Don't worry. But yeah, let's do it.